live local sports. WYLN, we're your local network.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this WYLN Sports Special presentation of boys high school basketball from the Wyoming Valley Conference. Division I, Crestwood Comets take on Division II's Berwick Bulldogs. We now pause for our national anthem. Outstanding rendition of our national anthem. You are looking live at the Berwick Area Varsity Gymnasium. I'm Marty Burns, joined as always by Joe DeMelfi. Jim Burns on the stats. Before we get to both teams, our officials for tonight. Mr. Mike Monahan is joined by Eric Werenberg and Charlie Majikis. Starting lineups will be introduced, and Joe, the Comets, for as long as we've been doing games, I think their coach has always been Mark Atherton. It seems like he's got this group together playing as well as recent Crestwood teams. Gotten off to a great start and looking to keep it going tonight here at Berwick.
I have to be honest with you, Marty. Of all the coaches in the conference, I think he is one of the best. I have a lot of admiration for Coach Atherton. I knew his father, but I think he's taken this Crestwood program and really has worked hard to get it at the top tier and not to skip over this game. But we have next Friday night a real gangbuster, Hazelton and Crestwood.
But one of the things we all know when you're dealing with kids, you don't want them looking too far ahead. Focus tonight is on the Bulldogs. And with those Bulldogs, under head coach Jason Kingery, a little bit of a struggle to start, but one of the big cogs of this team for Coach Kingery, soon to be introduced, is the senior, and I'm talking about Zach Evans.
Yeah, and Zach Evans, in fact, one of the problems of Berwick is last time they played, I think they had 35 total points. Zach Evans had about 25. You have one man scoring at 70 or 75% of the total. You have to have other people involved. I think what they have to do early tonight, Marty, is don't let the game get away from them. Limit turnovers, take good shots, because if they get down by a big number, I mean, obviously Crestwood playing very well right now. It's going to be tough to overcome a hurdle like that.
And we just have to go back to Tuesday night to prove your point. Faison led the way with 25, but a big 16 from Vida helped get the Cougars over the top.
And I'll tell you what, we're going to go back. I'm going to mention it one more time. I think Myers is a sort of lurking in the woods. Marty, they're a pretty good basketball team. We saw that as we get ready for the tip-off here, Crestwood and Berwick.
Charlie Majikis on the tip, won by Camden Boris of Crestwood. He's joined by Mike Palmero, Sean Murphy, Brad Papura, and Ryan Petrosky in the starting five. In the red, going from right to left on your screen. The Bulldogs joining Zach Evans is Naquan Smith, freshman Miles Dahl, Jarrett Groshik, and Eric Montez. Here's Petrosky for three. And an offensive rebound. Boris, nice up and under move. Can't get it to fall. Battle for the loose ball. And Montez comes up with it for the Bulldogs.
Montez with a strong rebound, something the Bulldogs will need. Now they need to take advantage of that rebound.
And Joe, we talked about it last week when we saw Hazelton area Lady Cougars. You know what them is. Montez makes it 2-0 Berwick. What I was going to say is, when you see Crestwood, you get tough man-to-man defense.
Exactly. Always. One of the things that Berwick has to work is to make sure when they get to turnover, like, again, right here, take care of the basketball. Get a good shot at the basket.
Because you've struggled and you're playing up in competition against Division I's Crestwood, you really can't afford a lot of mistakes, and you got to be able to capitalize on the mistakes that you force, just as the point you mentioned. Looking inside for Montez again. He got double teamed in his pass for Smith. Goes out of bounds. It'll be Crestwood basketball. Should mention, Joe, before we get too far along, Coach Kingery and other members of his staff and fans tonight wearing purple. It's a basketball purple out tonight, and it's to raise awareness of domestic violence. And for more information, give a call, 570-759-0298, or visit beyondviolenceberwick.com, as it is a purple out tonight here in Berwick. Petrosky can't get it to go, but hustling for the rebound is Papura.
You have to stop Petrosky, even though he missed that basket. Petrosky cannot have as Boris makes a first 3 points of the game.
Puts the Comets up for the first time tonight, 3-2, over 2 minutes gone in the opening quarter on the Blaze Alexander Family Dealership scoreboard. The freshman Dahl gives it off to Montez. And the other thing that I love with Crestwood, with their man-to-man, they can play anybody on the floor. So you figure, well, maybe you can get them to screen, switch, and you can get a mismatch. Those kids, for the most part, in Crestwood teams from now and from the past, they can play anybody on the floor.
And let's go back to the coaching. That's exactly where it comes in. As you said, they play that man-to-man, and when they do switch.
And here they come up with a double team and a steal. Petrosky makes it 5-2 Comets.
Problem was, got trapped. Evans got trapped right near the line, turns it over.
Dahl guarded closely by Palmero, gives it off to Groshik.
I love it. If they're playing a tough man-to-man, I don't think you can keep the ball on the perimeter. I think you have to start your offense. You have to push your offense a little bit toward the basket, because you'll keep it on the perimeter, you end up taking maybe a 3-ball that you wouldn't take otherwise.
Evans takes the big runner and got it to go. Strong move for Zach Evans, his first basket. Makes it 5-4 Crestwood.
Nice drive by Evans down the lane.
And Smith will commit the blocking foul on Murphy. First foul of the night will be against the Bulldogs.
Foul on number 21, Naquan Smith, first in the contest.
Petrosky cutting to the basket, set up nicely. He's got back-to-back baskets. He's got 4 on the nice pass from Boris.
That's enough. You can't play defense passively. I don't care what sport you're in, Marty. You cannot let an easy access to the basket. A couple of points here, 4 out of the 7 have been due to easy access.
Evans on the wing, looks to penetrate, kicks it out to Dahl. He drives, and a double dribble is called, giving it to Crestwood. 3:37 left in the opening quarter, 7-4. Comets in front. High school basketball on WYLN is brought to you by Crestwood Pharmacy, located at 10 South Mountain Boulevard. They're your one-stop shop for all your health and prescription needs. Pillbox services are available, professional and friendly service. Flu shots are available and walk-ins are welcome, open 7 days a week. Call 570-474-5859 or stop in today at Crestwood Pharmacy.
I'll tell you what, I talk about going after the ball. Montez on the floor, called timeout. So Berwick possession, but Berwick has the timeout.
And Joe, it is a Two Italian Guys Pizzeria 30-second timeout. This would be a great time to call Two Italian Guys Pizzeria at 570-459-2783 to order a hoagie from Two Italian Guys Pizzeria. Get a look at both teams' huddles.
Marty, we just talked about playing with some intensity, and I mentioned Eric Montez on the floor with possession, so the Bulldogs will take it up the floor.
And I'll tell you what, Joe, we didn't have a chance to mention it. At the end of the game the other night, Pat Toole came over and talked to us, and one of the first things he said to us was he was so happy his team didn't quit. And you saw it here. You know, maybe Crestwood is the better team. We'll find out at the end of the night. But Montez showing the hustle, diving on the floor. When you get that kind of hustle, there's not much else you can ask for.
I think, you know what, when you're a coach, that's what you want people to say about you. Number one, fundamentally, you're sound. Number two, you don't quit.
Into the Crestwood lineup is number 10, Frankie Casarella. Dahl's three won't go, a foul away from the ball. Smith picks up his second, team second.
Number 21, Naquan Smith.
Naquan Smith over the top, Marty, had the foul called.
Approaching 2.5 minutes remaining on the Blaze Alexander Family Dealership scoreboard, 7-4 Comets. Casarella got double teamed, but quickly swung to Palmero right in front of us in the corner. That three won't go. Evans the rebound for the Bulldogs.
Nice rebound by Evans.
Evans got it back from Dahl, and they'll call a traveling violation against the Bulldogs.
That's one of the things that you have to try to flesh out, Marty. You get a good rebound, you get the ball down the floor, and then you turn it over with a fundamental mistake.
But it's one of those too, Joe, that, you know, and I hate to harp on the pressure defense, but when you're constantly getting pushed and you know you're being pushed defensively, sometimes you move faster than you want to, and that might have been the case there with that traveling violation.
I'll tell you something, though. You know what, Marty? If you're going into a game like that, as a coach, you have to tune your players to that type of play. I mean, you know what Crestwood does.
And some contact on the baseline, but it ruled that Evans was out of bounds. The home crowd does not agree, and it'll be Crestwood ball with 1:52 remaining in the opening quarter. And deep into the backcourt, Murphy gets it, checks back with Coach Atherton for the play. And he quickly got double teamed, found Palmero. Open in the corner is Casarella for three, and he got it.
If you're going to play that type of defense, that zone, you have to move quickly to get in the shooter's face. Can't allow a three ball with nobody in his face.
Quickly, the Comets go up 6, 10-4 on the Casarella three. Evans on the wing, guarded by Casarella. Evans goes strong, and it'll be Berwick basketball ruled off of Crestwood. I believe Boris may have gotten a hand on it. Jacob Zaleski, number 25, into the Crestwood lineup.
The other thing, Marty, away from the ball with this type of defense, you have to move. You can't allow yourself to be separated.
Smith inside gets his first basket to make it 10-6 Comets.
Naquan Smith.
Quickly right back are the Comets. Under a minute remaining on the Blaze Alexander Family Dealership scoreboard. Murphy tried to add a 3 on there, couldn't get it to go, but right back out, and Zaleski has it to Casarella. In the high post, Boris. Nice up and under move. Can't get it to go, but he gets his own rebound. Out to Casarella. Gives to Zaleski. Sorry, Joe.
No problem. Crestwood too good to allow 2-3 shots at the basket, Marty. Need to do a better job of boxing out underneath if you're the Bulldogs.
Murphy looked back to Coach Atherton, and I think they're going to hold for the last shot of the quarter. Worst case scenario, be up 4 heading to the first stanza. Boris thought about the 3, gave it back to Murphy for a deep one. Off back rim, Boris the rebound. He beat the horn but couldn't get it to go. Through a quarter, Crestwood 10, Berwick 6. You're watching live high school basketball on WILN.
Being a new business is never an easy task, and this market deserves a dealer that guarantees the best price. Some people think our $1,000 low price guarantee could be a hoax, but let me assure you that is false. If we don't have the lowest price on any vehicle in stock, we'll write you a check for $1,000, guaranteed. Check us out on the internet 24/7 at blazehazelton.com. And if that's not the lowest price, print out your lowest price and bring it in and we'll beat. No need to shop anywhere else. We guarantee the lowest price. Blaze Alexander, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Cadillac, Buick, GMC, and Mazda of Greater Hazelton, home of the new low price guarantee. We'll beat any deal.
At Grand Central, our family has been supplying your family with quality brand name furniture, mattresses, and appliances for over 3 generations. Whether you choose from our excellent selection of Lazy Boy, Catnapper, or England furniture, or from our fantastic selection of Sealy and Stearns & Foster mattresses, we guarantee total comfort in every room of your home.
With expert advice, everyday low prices, plus interest-free financing for up to 60 months.
From our family to your family.
Grand Central in Hazelton. Everything to make your house a home.
We welcome you back to Berwick Area Varsity Gymnasium, heading to the second quarter. Bulldogs down 4 to start the second.
Marty, the Comets, Crestwood 5 for 16 from the floor. Berwick 2 for 4 from the floor. 5 offensive rebounds for Crestwood as
Casarella on the steal gets the basket.
Casarella under the basket.
And another turnover, but Zaleski couldn't control.
Marty, turnovers first quarter. 5 for the Bulldogs, 1 for the Comets, 7 rebounds for Crestwood, 5 for the Bulldogs.
On the floor for the Bulldogs in the white, going from right to left on your screen is going to get a foul. Evans was stripped up. He's joined by Smith, Montez, Groschick, and Dahl. For the Comets in red, Murphy, Casarella, Zaleski, Palmero, and Papura start the second for Coach Atherton's Comets as Zaleski picked up the foul, his first, team first. Comets led in scoring by Casarella with 5-4 for Petrosky. Murphy is going to be called for the offensive foul. Nice take defensively by senior Zach Evans.
Casarella did a great job on the steal, and then Evans takes the offensive foul. Bulldogs being pressured right now.
Groschick looks to push. Finds Dahl inside. Very nicely done by the Berwick Bulldogs. Groschick to Dahl.
Great job by the Bulldogs getting it down the floor very quickly for the easy basket, down 4.
Murphy in the corner. He looks to go baseline. And nicely done. Help defense from Naquan Smith to force the jump ball. Possession arrow keeps it with Crestwood, but great help defense by Smith.
Smith doing a nice job defensively as we have some substitutions for the Comets.
Both teams going with some subs. Number 15, Jacob Seeley in for the Bulldogs. In for Crestwood, number 40, Don Shaw. Number 5, Marcus Vieni, and Petrosky will take a 3, returns to the lineup. Palmero will take a 3 and got it. Mike Palmero's first basket is a 3 to make it 15-8 Comets.
I'll tell you what, Vieni did a great job taking the ball off the floor for Crestwood before Palmero made the shot.
Personal foul on number 5 for Crestwood, Marcus Vini, his first, team third.
Marcus Vini, he picks up his first, team third. Seeley over to Evans, looking to give him a screen, but Evans decides to go left, gets double teamed, and shot won't go, and it's going to be Crestwood basketball.
Evans taking the ball to the baseline, sort of forced that ball. Need to do a better job of trying to be patient for the shot.
Approaching 2 minutes gone in the second quarter. Coming up at the half, Jim Burns will compile the Grand Central halftime stats. So we invite you to stay tuned for that coming up at halftime. Petrosky found Shaw inside, couldn't get it to go. Petrosky's putback won't go. Another putback, this one by Palmero doesn't go. Loose on the floor. And I believe we're going to have a jump ball, and this time the possession arrow favors the hometown Bulldogs. Or did they get a timeout? They may have gotten a timeout from Petrosky. I apologize. Full timeout for the Comets, leading by 7.
The Falvello Law Firm, located at 314 Main Street, Suite A in Cunningham, offers help with car and truck accidents, wills, powers of attorney, and estates. With a small team of attorneys, they work directly with each and every client, serving all of northeastern Pennsylvania, and they are proud to offer legal services that make a real difference to you. Call them at 570-788-4191 today. Third Base Luncheonette, still making memories after all these years.
And I apologize, right before break, it was not a jump ball call. It was a full timeout taken by the Comets. So they maintained the possession, leading 15-8 with exactly 6 minutes remaining in this opening half.
Marty, too many shots at the basket. Berwick has to do a better job of limiting. How do they do that? They either block the shot or get the rebound.
Zaleski left open, couldn't get it to go, but there it is again, another offensive rebound. And Palmero will get an open 3. Montez the rebound.
Eric Montez, strong rebound. He's doing a nice job under the boards tonight.
And during one of the breaks, I don't know if it was Coach Kingery or somebody from his staff, saying exactly the same thing you did, Joe. Seeley's 3 doesn't go, and it's going to be Crestwood ball. But they said too many offensive rebounds, and you really can't have it. And you mentioned it's a good team like Crestwood. You can't keep giving them second and third opportunities.
You know what? Second or third. If they miss the first, they're usually not going to miss the second or third attempt.
Vianney brings it up for the Comets, gives off to Petrosky. This is Zaleski. Inside to Petrosky. Right back Zaleski, a 3. Rebound Montez. Here come the Dogs, down 7, approaching 5 minutes remaining in the opening half. Montez gave it right back to Evans. Groshek faked the pass, gives it to Montez. Seeley looks to drive, in the corner it's Groshek. Out to Dahl, inside Montez. Goes to Evans inside the 3-point line, that one doesn't fall. We got a loose ball foul called against the Bulldogs. I believe they got Dahl for going over the back.
They did, Marty. Now, good ball movement by the Bulldogs. Had a shot. Evans with that short jumper couldn't get it to go.
Third team foul, the first on Dahl. Seeley sits as Naquan Smith checks back in. Also in number 1, Devin Smith. Murphy is back for Crestwood, as is Boris. So they join Petrosky, Zaleski, and Palmero. Palmero on a nice pass from Murphy. And I believe they're going to have a foul on the floor against the Bulldogs.
I think they're going to get Evans for the push, if I'm not mistaken.
Throwing foul, number 22, Zach Evans.
Very good, coach. First on Evans, team fourth. Naquan Smith, the only player on the floor with foul trouble. He's playing with 2 fouls. Petrosky goes baseline, shot up and good. Nice strong drive by Petrosky.
You got to shut the baseline off. Take that step hard to the baseline. Don't let it easy access, as we talked about earlier.
Smith goes over to Groshek. Looking inside for Devin Smith and called for the traveling violation. So over halfway through the second, Comets up 9 on the Blaze Alexander Family Dealership scoreboard, and they get it back on the turnover as Casarella is back in for Coach Atherton.
The turnover was what I was talking about. Again, fundamental.
Petrosky hits a 3. He's got 9 to lead all scores. All of a sudden, the Comets up 12.
They took that turnover from Berwick, made a 3 off of it. And as you said, now they're going to put some pressure.
Murphy got the turnover over to Casarella. Out to Petrosky. Murphy quickly to Palmero. Boris will take the deep 3. Got it. Camden Boris, 2 threes. He's got 6. 23-8 Comets.
This past week when they played GAR, also did very well from the 3-point range.
Montez in the corner. Dribbles out to Devin Smith. Groshek open for 3. Got it! 3-point goal, Jared Groshek. 23-11 with 3 minutes left in the half. Petrosky is going to be called for the offensive foul. Nice take defensively for Naquan Smith.
Yeah, he did a nice job taking that offensive foul. Here you see it on the S.J. Kowalski replay. Bulldogs will inbound with pressure from the Comets.
First on Petrosky, team fourth. Couple of subs for Coach Kingery as Seeley and Dahl return. But as this game has gone along, Joe, this defense from Crestwood is just further along into the court. Now they're into the full court man. Seeing the Comets, or the Bulldogs, have a tough time inbounding. Jump ball possession arrow will keep it with the Bulldogs.
One of the things when you end up with the ball and they trap very quickly, do the Comets, I think you have to get the ball up the floor to the middle with people move right there.
The double team, Petrosky to steal, but it was knocked away, and Evans has it for Berwick. Evans down the lane, shot won't go, and here comes Petrosky in transition for Crestwood. And he was fouled on the floor as he was waiting for teammates to arrive.
Again, at Berwick's end of the floor, I think we had a little bit of a forced type shot rather than slow it down, try to set something up so you have a decent shot at the basket. Don't force the ball.
Naquan Smith just picked up his third personal, the team fifth. Zaleski for 3, can't get it to go. Evans the rebound. A little mini 2-on-2, but both teams get back. Evans strong to the basket, got it to go. Evans has 4 to lead the Bulldogs. It's 23-13.
Nice job by Evans getting to the baseline there, beat the defender.
Murphy surveys. Into the high post to Boris. Looking inside for Petrosky to Zaleski, quickly to Murphy. Casarella is open for three. And the loose ball, 2 Bulldogs went for it. It went tip to Murphy. He got the easy basket. And, you know, a lot of times, sometimes it's communication, Joe, as well, to know when you got friendly fire next to you.
I'll tell you what, Murphy did a great job getting it off the floor, though, and put it back up for the 12-point advantage for the Comets.
Groshek picked up his dribble. And I believe it's going to be called for the walking violation. Well, I apologize. He stepped out of bounds as he was close to the sideline.
Forced to the line.
So before the travel, he stepped out. Here come the Comets, up 12, under a minute and a half left in the half. Coming up at the half, the Grand Central halftime stats. And Jim Burns will compile those. Foul coming up against the Bulldogs. I believe they got Groshek, his first, team 6th. Montez back in for the Bulldogs, as Naquan Smith will sit with the 3 personal fouls. Casarella quickly over to Zaleski. On the box, it's Boris. Shot is up and good. Camden Boris has 5 of his 8 here in the second. 27-13 Comets.
Boris doing a great job working down low.
And he gets the rebound, nicely saved to Zaleski. A mini break for the Comets as Zaleski goes coast to coast.
Jacob Zaleski for 2.
Under a minute, Marty.
And Groshek can't control the pass. Petrosky up with it. 2-on-1. He'll challenge Seeley and be fouled.
There you see on the S.J. Kowalski replay, see the foul by Seeley. So we're going to have
The line, Ryan
Petrosky.
He
2
hits,
shots. Makes the first.
High school basketball in WYLN is brought to you by Harry's Sporting Goods, located at 112 West Front Street in Berwick. Stop by and check out their all-new winter inventory. They also carry a wide selection of brand sneakers. A full-service sports store open 6 days a week. 570-752-5212 for Harry's Sporting Goods in Berwick.
While you were talking about Harry's Sporting Goods, Petrosky made both.
He's leading all scorers with 11. Montez with a strong move to the basket.
Eric Montez goes right down the lane. That time, Crestwood allowed that easy access we talked about. And now the Comets will work for, I believe, the final shot of the second quarter.
Murphy seemed like he didn't even check with Coach Asterton. He crossed half court and came to a stop. Hold for the last shot of the half with the team up 16. See the time remaining on the Blaze Alexander Family Dealership scoreboard. Murphy will take a deep 3. Got it! Murphy has all 5 here in the second, and Crestwood with that big 3 takes a 19-point lead into the half. Coming up at the half, it'll be the Grand Central halftime stats. You're watching live high school basketball on WYLN.
S.J. Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Renai, and trained comfort specialists, call S.J. Kowalski at 570-455-2600.
It begins with a click, and just like that, you are immersed in a world of wonder. Education, entertainment, information. Connect with family and friends from around the block or around the world. So when it's time to connect, Service Electric will be there to make it happen. Now offering speeds up to 150 megabits per second. Service Electric. connecting you to what's important.
We welcome you back to Berwick Area Varsity Gymnasium here in Berwick, home of the Berwick Bulldogs. And the Dogs trailing the visiting Crestwood Comets by a score of 34-15. And, the score is not indicative. I think Coach Kingery's team is playing very hard, Joe. They've had opportunities, but I think sometimes turnovers have been a problem. They're really getting hit hard on the boards, and in Crestwood, when they've had opportunities from three, they've hit them.
Well, and we just were talking before we came back, Marty. If you're going to double the ball, there's somebody open. If you have two, you need to either signal or to be talking to each other and get to the spot where you need to be, because you're right, Marty. Those threes are wide open. Right. I might be able to make one of those shots.
Especially we saw a couple opportunities where Berwick would double team immediately out of the zone. Well, then the other three have to communicate. You have to find that open spot and then trust that your teammates, especially the two that were doubling, somebody gets back and covers your spot.
That's exactly right. The other thing, Marty, is you can't allow Crestwood 2, 3, 4 shots at the basket. There's no way. They're too good of a basketball team to do that. And how do you prevent that? Well, you either box out well and get the rebound. And again, I don't think Berwick's playing badly. They've committed some fundamental turnovers, which has added to the 19-point deficit. But overall, they're hustling. Occasionally, they force a shot. They could force the ball to the basket. You have to try to avoid that. Set up your good shot.
And the other fundamental you talk about, when you're playing zone, you got to find somebody and you got to box them out. That'll help you on the boards. But if you're just going in a zone, just trying to cover an area, the offense will find open spots, and that's what Crestwood did in that opening half. We're going to take a break. Coming up, Jim Burns will give us the Grand Central halftime stats. You're watching live high school basketball for Berwick here on WILN.
At Grand Central, our family has been supplying your family with quality brand name furniture, mattresses, and appliances for over 3 generations. Whether you choose from our excellent selection of Lazy Boy, Catnapper, or England furniture, or from our fantastic selection of Sealy and Stearns & Foster mattresses, we guarantee total comfort in every room of your home.
With expert advice, everyday low prices, plus interest-free financing for up to 60 months.
From our family to your family.
Grand Central in Hazelton. Everything to make your house a home.
Being a new business is never an easy task, and this market deserves a dealer that guarantees the best price. Some people think our $1,000 low price guarantee could be a hoax, but let me assure you that is false. If we don't have the lowest price on any vehicle in stock, we'll write you a check for $1,000, guaranteed. Check us out on the internet 24/7 at blazehazelton.com. And if that's not the lowest price, print out your lowest price and bring it in and we'll beat it. No need to shop anywhere else. We guarantee the lowest price. Blaze Alexander, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Cadillac, Buick, GMC, and Mazda of Greater Hazelton, home of the new low price guarantee. We'll beat any deal.
Third Base Luncheonette, still making memories after all these years. The Falvello Law Firm, located at 314 Main Street, Suite A in Cunningham, offers help with car and truck accidents, wills, powers of attorney, and estates. With a small team of attorneys, they work directly with each and every client, serving all of northeastern Pennsylvania, and they are proud to offer legal services that make a real difference to you. Call them at 570-788-4191 today.
Get ready for TV that works for you with Service Electric's TiVo Whole Home DVR. Automatically record single shows or an entire series. Record 6 shows at once and store up to 150 HD hours of programming. The easy-to-use guide helps you find your favorite shows. Start your program in one room and continue watching in another. Stop, pause, and rewind live TV at your leisure. Call or go to sectv.com to add TiVo Whole Home DVR to any Service Electric cable TV service or bundle.
We welcome you back to Berwick Area Varsity Gymnasium at the half. The Bulldogs trailing Crestwood 34-15. And we are moments away from getting a look at the Grand Central halftime stats compiled by Jim Burns.
Marty, a couple of things we were talking stand out. Number one, 34 shots from the floor with Crestwood. Berwick only 14, 7 for 14. Crestwood 13 for 34. But 6 out of 17 from the three-point range. Bulldogs 1 for 3. Offensive rebounds. Crestwood 11, Berwick 0. Turnovers 3 for the Comets, 13 for the Bulldogs. So there's those areas, field goals, a three-point, offensive rebounds and turnovers, big difference and advantage for Crestwood.
Those have been the Grand Central halftime stats. Take another timeout. Third quarter action up next from Berwick.
Minutes away. That's right. You're just minutes away from a great deal on a new car, truck, or SUV from Barber Ford. 2 great locations, Exeter and Hazleton. The best deals on America's #1 brand are just 25 minutes from Prattville, 26 minutes from Jim Thorpe, 28 minutes from Tamaqua, 20 minutes from Shavertown, and 28 minutes from Clark Summit. Barber Ford in Exeter and Hazleton. Online at barberautogroup.com, where nobody sells for less.
All Care Home Care, providing quality in home care since 1986. Call and see how their team of licensed physical therapists, skilled nurses, speech, and occupational therapists can provide you with exceptional service in the comfort of your own home. They also offer dietitian, home health aide, and medical social worker services. You have a choice in your health care. For safe, friendly, qualified care, call All Care Home Care today and let their team begin taking care of you and your loved ones.
You've seen university advertising. A student like me pitching you the same old ideas. But I'm not gonna do that.
Instead, I'm gonna tell you what you can do with a Penn State degree. You can help anyone. Go anywhere. Create! And with 20 campuses to choose from, you'll always feel at home.
Look, Penn State is amazing, but your best years are just beginning. Come find out for yourself.
Fast, consistent internet speeds. TV your way. And reliable phone service. All from the one provider who also lives here. Service Electric Cablevision. Connect with us.
SJ Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Rinnai, and trained comfort specialists, call SJ Kowalski at 570-455-2600.
We welcome you back to Berwick, getting set for start of the third quarter action. The Comets up 34-15. Comets led in scoring by Ryan Petrosky with 11, Camden Boris with 8. Zach Evans, Eric Montez leading the way for the Bulldogs with 4 apiece. Before we get started, I'd like to thank the Third Base Luncheonette for supplying our crew meal tonight, as they have for so many evenings and seasons here on WYLN. Third Base Luncheonette located just off of 9th Street in Hazleton. Many thanks to the Third Base Luncheonette. Comets in the red going from left to right on your screen start with their original starting 5. Petrosky, Papura, Murphy, Boris, and Palmero. Bulldogs start with Naquan Smith playing with 3 personals. Dahl, Evans, Montez, and Groshek, their original starting 5. Murphy goes cross court. Petrosky an open 3. Got it.
Again, Petrosky, nobody in his face, makes the 3, extends the lead.
And that's a credit to the defense, forcing the 5-second violation. Just nowhere for Groshek to go with the basketball, and Crestwood gets it back. Boris with 3. can't get it to go. Murphy, the offensive rebound.
Great hustle by Murphy as he takes it. Good block by Evans.
Crestwood the inbound. Murphy goes to Palmero, quickly to Boris. Down on the box, Papura. He looked inside for Palmero. Loose on the floor. Smith got it. Great hustle to Evans. And Boris knocked it away. I think we were going to get a foul on Evans from behind. No shot.
Evans looked like he had control, then lost it. Then had to commit the foul as he went after the ball. Crestwood player had it.
Second team first of the half. Petrosky penetrates, gets it out to Murphy. And the pass to Papura, and he's got a chance for a three-point play.
I'll tell you what, Marty, we talk about this all the time. Penetration will do a lot of things. That one thing it will do is open up the inside. And that's exactly what happened there. Papura underneath, Murphy with the feed off the drive.
Papura converts the three-point opportunity. Comets take a 40-15 lead. Evans gets away from the double team. Eludes Petrosky at midcourt. Spin, shot is up, won't go. Tipped around, loose. Petrosky up with it for Crestwood. This is Murphy. Nice pass inside to Palmero. That doesn't fall. Montez the rebound for Berwick.
Eric Montez again for the Bulldogs. Nice rebound. Move the ball. Can't put it on the floor all night. If you do that, you're not going to be able to find that open shot that we talk about.
Evans calls out the play. Gives it to Montez on the wing. Out to Grosik. Back to Evans. This is Dahl. Miles Dahl getting valuable time for Berwick, starting and playing as a freshman for the Bulldogs.
I'll tell you what, Marty, when you want to look at defense on a basketball floor, you look at Crestwood. They play that man-to-man tenaciously, I think is the word.
Evans tried to knock it off of Boris defensively and come back in and get it, but he never reset himself inbounds, so the turnover gives it to Crestwood. Boris goes to Murphy. Murphy drives, looked for inside for Palmero, is knocked away. Murphy tries for the save. Montez comes up with it for the Bulldogs.
Murphy again was driving, trying to open up that inside, and we're going to have a whistle. You know, the foul was called. It was a good foul, but I'll tell you what, Marty, when they play defense, they being Crestwood, they let you know they're there.
Yeah.
I mean, they let you know that they're going to be right there.
And they're going to be there all 4 quarters. A kicking violation called. The foul was on Murphy, his second, team second.
And that brings up the point of you got to move the football. As soon as you try to put it on the ground. Did I say football? Wow. Wow.
That's okay, Coach.
Wow.
We're close to divisional weekend, so that you're all right.
Yeah. As I said, if you put it on the floor and dribble it, you're going to run into trouble with the type of defense that is. Well,
but if you watch Crestwood on the other end, there's not a lot of needless dribbling. Move the ball.
Exactly.
And, you know, Crestwood is almost showing you the great way to play against a defense as well. as Murphy gets himself a 3.
I'll tell you why, Murphy Petrowski from 3, they really shoot well.
And, don't forget Camden Boris. Plays a lot inside, but he can shoot from the outside as well.
Is that when I said football, is that what they call a Freudian slip?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Okay.
Adam Gagaris, number 21, is into the Crestwood lineup as Casarella joins him on the floor as Evans takes a move to the basket and was fouled.
Camden Boris with the foul. Evans will go to the line.
Foul is on Mike Palmero, his first, team third.
Now it's Palmero, his first, team third. Evans will get another.
Zach Morris from the line.
This is Gagaris in the corner. Murphy. Pass inside, and fortunately Casarella wasn't looking. Evans came up with the steal. Dahl got double teamed, got it out to Evans, and he got bumped down.
Foul on the floor, so the Bulldogs will
Foul is on number 12, Brad.
inbound under their own basket.
Second on Papura, team fourth. Evans in the corner, dribbles it out. Got double teamed and found Groshek open for 3. Tipped around, Montez has it. His putback won't go, but he is fouled.
Eric Montez is giving a good accounting of himself tonight under the boards. As that time pulled the ball down, tried to go back up, fouled.
Papura picks up his third. Team fifth. Montez hits the first. Want to mention once again that it is a basketball purple out tonight here in Berwick, and that's to raise awareness of domestic violence. For more information, as Boris gets the rebound, call 570-759-0298 or visit beyondviolenceberwick.com. A purple out tonight here in Berwick. Boris. Continue his dribble, gives it off to Murphy. And Murphy will be called for the traveling violation, giving it back to the Bulldogs, trailing 43-17.
Murphy has penetrated several times tonight, dished off a couple of times for easy baskets. That time walked.
Dahl finds Groshek cutting to the basket but couldn't get it to go. Boris the rebound.
Great look though. Groshek just a little bit out of control.
Gagaris lost it. Here come the Bulldogs.
Montez again off the floor.
Dahl got it to go. Nicely done by Miles Dahl.
Dahl with a nice shot up.
And knocked away inside. It will remain with Crestwood. Seeley, Devin Smith return for the Bulldogs. Vianney back in for Crestwood. Boris on the wing gets the Papura screen. Was looking for a screen and roll, and it went past Papura. A turnover, giving it to Berwick.
Heads up with Montez again, taking it off the floor.
Evans on the wing, guarded closely by Boris. Out to Devin Smith. Montez quickly, Seeley to Evans. His pull-up jumper, good. Zach Evans has 7 to lead the Bulldogs. 43-21, approaching 2 minutes remaining in the third. Boris back with a three that won't go. Vianney's shot doesn't go. Montez the rebound. Here come the Bulldogs.
Last time down, good ball movement. Evans had a nice look at the basket.
Evans, another pull-up jumper. This one won't fall. Boris the rebound. And he eluded the double team. Here come the Comets. And Vianney lost control. Joe mentioned it earlier on. Next week for the fans at Crestwood, it's a Crestwood-Hazelton doubleheader starting Thursday night from Hazelton Area High School. The girls take the court. Crestwood takes on Hazelton Area. Then the following night will be in Mountaintop for the big showdown between Hazelton Area, Crestwood boys basketball. Both nights will be on the air at 7:30. The girls from Hazelton on Thursday, the boys from Mountaintop on Friday. And as I mentioned, both nights we're on the air live at 7:30.
Saw that foul called at Hazelton when Myers with the elbow out, and that was the call on the floor.
Foul is on Devin Smith, his first team third. Groshek tried for the steal. It'll be ruled off of Crestwood. Berwick ball with 1:18 remaining in the third.
Jared Groshek going after the ball. Fours.
And Coach Atherton won't be happy with this, Joe. Jim Burns just pointed out 3 turnovers in the opening half, 8 already in this third quarter for Crestwood.
Berwick has taken a little advantage of that as we near the 1 minute mark in the third quarter.
Groshek at the top, looks inside for Montez, and it'll be ruled tipped off of Crestwood. Berwick basketball.
I think Groshek was looking at bouncing that ball, bounce pass in there, never really got to the floor.
Groshek slipped down. Evans gets double teamed. Smith in the corner for an open three. Can't get it to go. Montez inside. Shot up. Won't fall. Boris the rebound.
Eric Montez again had a chance at it.
Vianney for 3. Got it.
I'll tell you what, everybody on that team, Marty, everyone on Crestwood's team can shoot that 3 ball. You have to get there or else it's going in the basket.
Evans pull-up jumper, good. 5 of Evans' 9 points here in the third. 46-23. The third will come to an end. Comets up as we head to the fourth. Live high school basketball on WYLN.
Don't make the big box mistake. Shop local and save at Grand Central in Hazelton. Get better prices than the big box store on our huge selection of furniture, mattresses, appliances, and electronics at Grand Central in Hazelton and at the Laurel Mall.
Fast, consistent internet speeds. TV your way. And reliable phone service. All from the one provider who also lives here. Service Electric Cablevision. Connect with us.
Don't make the big box mistake. Shop local and save at Grand Central in Hazelton. Get better prices than the big box store on our huge selection of furniture, mattresses, appliances, and electronics at Grand Central in Hazelton and at the Laurel Mall.
We welcome you back to Berwick, getting set for fourth quarter action. Crestwood up 46-23.
One of the things we talked about was the 8 turnovers by the Comets. Bulldogs had 5, 3 for 9 from the floor for the Berwick Bulldogs. Crestwood 4 for 9, but they were 3 for 4 from the 3-point range. Bulldogs 0 for 2 from the 3-point range. Offensive rebounds 3 for Crestwood, 2 for the Bulldogs.
Bulldogs in the white, starting the fourth. Going from right to left on your screen, start the quarter with Devin Smith, Seeley, Dahl, Montez, and Evans. Comets start the quarter in the red with Zaleski, Petrosky, Murphy, Palmero, and in the lineup, number 44, big 6'5", Sean Foley. And a foul against Crestwood. Here to start the fourth.
That is the
Fouls on number 25, Jacob Zaleski, his second.
Second on Zaleski, team sixth. Montez dribbles it out, gets it to Devin Smith. Guarded closely by Murphy, gets a screen, gives it to Evans. Evans got double teamed, and they'll rule off of Evans. Crestwood balls 25 seconds into the fourth.
I'll tell you what, Petrosky did a great job forcing Evans to that baseline, deep baseline. Didn't really have a shot, then ended up out of bounds. So Crestwood with possession.
But Petrosky forced him left, let him go baseline because he knew he was getting help from Palmero.
He had help from Palmero.
Petrosky couldn't get that one to go, and he's been a monster on the boards tonight. That's Eric Montez, another one for the Bulldogs. Montez gets it back, drives, kicks out to Evans. Evans faked the pass but lost control, and I believe we're going to get a foul against the Bulldogs, and this may be Evans' third.
That was on
Actually,
Montez.
Yes, his second, team fifth. Minute into the fourth. Comets up 46-23. Pass inside for Palmero. Goes across the lane, gets it to go.
Great shot by Palmero. Mike Palmero.
Smith is facing a double team. Gets it to Evans. Murphy trailing from behind. This is Dahl, fakes the three. Pull-up jumper, left-hand shot, won't go. Tipped around, Foley the rebound.
Good attempt. Need to get those shots to go.
Murphy looked to penetrate, found some resistance, dribbled back out, gave to Petrosky. Off to Zaleski, to Murphy. In the lane to Palmero, off of his hands, right to Petrosky for a three. He got it, and that's the way things have been going for Crestwood. Looks like a bad pass off the hand of Palmero, right to Petrosky for a three. He's got 17. Montez back, and he was fouled.
Eric Montez going to the basket. And he's had a look at the S.J. Kowalski replay, and there you see the foul as Montez tries to get to the basket.
First foul on Foley, team seventh, Montez to shoot two. As I mentioned, the Crestwood-Hazleton area doubleheader will be next Thursday and Friday here on WYLN. Girls take the floor at Hazleton Area High School on Thursday. Then we head to Mountaintop for the big matchup in the boys high school basketball game between Hazleton Area and Crestwood. We'll be on the air both nights at 7:30. Thursday from Hazleton Area for the girls. From Mountaintop Friday night with the boys here on WYLN. Evans gets the offensive rebound. His putback doesn't go, but he'll head to the line to shoot two.
Good effort by Evans going up and trying to go back with the shot. And he will go to the line for two.
Second on Foley, team eighth. Camden Boris back in for Crestwood. As Evans hits the first, he's in double figures with 10. Casarella returns for the Comets, as does Naquan Smith for Berwick. And Evans hits both. Groshek returns for the Bulldogs. Over 2 minutes gone in the fourth, 51-25. Crestwood in front on the Blaze Alexander Family Dealership scoreboard. Zaleski cross court, nice pass to Palmero.
I'll tell you what, great look inside.
Palmero for two.
Zaleski made a great look inside for that pass.
Groshek lost control, but Dahl finds Seeley, knocked away by Boris. Nice defense by Camden Boris. And Dahl tips it away from Zaleski, and they're going to say it was off of Zaleski. Berwick basketball.
I'll tell you what helped. Seeley was a little hesitant about going to the basket and looked like he wanted to change hands as Berwick inbounds.
Groshek open for three. Rebound Evans. That won't go. Another putback for Evans that doesn't fall, and Boris the rebound. Murphy to Zaleski. Right back to Murphy. He drives, and he'll head to the line to shoot two.
Murphy's done a great job of getting inside, getting penetration as he drives the lane. Goes to the line for two.
Second on Seeley, the team sixth. Murphy to shoot two.
After watching the Cougars this past week and now seeing the Comets for the first time, looking forward to the game next Friday night at Crestwood. Got to help him out. I'm sorry, Mark.
Oh, you're fine, Coach.
Got to help him out. Can't run away from that.
Seeley gives off to Evans. Groshek in the corner, out to Seeley. Seeley will take a three that won't fall in. Casarella the rebound. Off to Boris. In the high post, it's Zaleski. Strong move to the basket. He gets it to go.
I'll tell you what, strong move to the basket again, right down the line. You have to step and stop the ball. Can't allow Zaleski to take that easy lane to the basket.
Dahl over to Naquan Smith. Knocked away by Zaleski. Zaleski, another strong move. Back-to-back baskets for Jacob Zaleski.
Jacob Zaleski for two.
Timeout on the floor at Crestwood.
Being a new business is never an easy task, and this market deserves a dealer that guarantees the best price. Some people think our $1,000 low price guarantee could be a hoax, but let me assure you that is false. If we don't have the lowest price on any vehicle in stock, we'll write you a check for $1,000, guaranteed. Check us out on the internet 24/7 at blazehazelton.com. And if that's not the lowest price, print out your lowest price and bring it in, and we'll beat. No need to shop anywhere else. We guarantee the lowest price. Blaze Alexander, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Cadillac, Buick, GMC, and Mazda of Greater Hazelton, home of the new low price guarantee. We'll beat any deal.
You've seen university advertising. A student like me pitching you the same old ideas. But I'm not gonna do that.
Instead, I'm gonna tell you what you can do with a Penn State degree. You can help anyone. Go anywhere. Create! And with 20 campuses to choose from, you'll always feel at home.
Look, Penn State is amazing, but your best years are just beginning. Come find out for yourself.
And while we were away, a strong move to the basket by Marcus Vianney, and he's going to have a chance for a three-point play.
Yeah, Groshek, Berwick committing the foul.
Second on Groshek, the team seventh. Vianney converts. He's got 6 off the bench. We saw his strong move on the S.J. Kowalski replay.
They're going to get Groshek for double dribble. So the Bulldogs adding to the woes of being behind by a huge margin. Turn it over.
Couple of subs for both teams as Vianney goes baseline. Kicks it to Boris, who's strong move to the basket. He's in double figures with 10. He's the third Crestwood player in double figures as the Comets with a strong effort tonight.
A 6'2 senior, Marty.
Number 33, Tajee Taylor into the Berwick lineup. Number 4, Connor Olenjinski into the Crestwood lineup as Evans is going to have a chance for a three-point play.
Evans taking the ball down the lane, fouled, made the shot. S.J. Kowalski replay. There you see the spin and the basket.
into the Berwick lineup will be number 3, Braden Boone. Crestwood with a couple of subs as well. Number 2, Michael Zaleski. And number 11, Paul Feisel. And the possession will go to the Bulldogs.
Zaleski trying to get it inside off the penetration he had, but ball went out of bounds. So Bulldogs looking.
Taylor with a strong move to the basket. And while I was introducing some of the new subs Joe into the game, a nice round of applause for Zach Evans from the hometown crowd.
Taylor, a freshman. Nice job, as you mentioned, Marty, going to the basket.
But I wanted to mention Evans. We talked about him at the top. Big part of this Crestwood team, or this Berwick team, offensively. The problem is that doesn't become a secret to Crestwood defensively. He had to work really hard, leading the Bulldogs with 13 points tonight, all well earned. Another player that's earned everything he got tonight, Eric Montez, kicked it out to Boone. And we're going to have a reach-in foul against Casarella that'll send Dahl to the free throw line.
Foul is on number 10, Casarella.
We're below the 2-minute mark here in the fourth quarter. The Comets with a 34-point lead. Berwick has not shot well from the line. That's another area, Marty. You need to work on that. Those are points you can't afford to leave.
Dahl hits 1 out of 2. Now into the Berwick lineup. Sophomore Connor Creveling. Number 23, Sam Balliot, a freshman, into the Crestwood lineup, as going to the basket was Michael Zaleski, and he was fouled. Foul be on Taylor, his first.
A lot of underclassmen on the floor right now as Michael Zaleski, sophomore, misses the first.
And Creveling with the rebound. Here come the Bulldogs. Devin Smith looks inside for Taylor. Loose on the floor. Jump arrow, or jump ball possession arrow gives it to Crestwood. On the floor with Taylor was number 32, Tim Gallagher. Zaleski gives it out to Balliot. Olajinsky kicked it out. And that's a 3 from Paul Feisel.
Feisel, a sophomore. Must be something in the water up there. They shoot the 3-ball exceptionally well.
9th player for the Comets to score, including 3 players with double figures. And Michael Zaleski took it away and then was fouled.
Braden Boone, another freshman for Berwick, had the ball taken away. We're under 30 seconds. So Crestwood finishing this week on a high note, heading into next week's big showdown.
Michael Zaleski now the 10th Comet to score. Balanced attack for Coach Atherton. Creveling gets the rebound. Dahl brings it up. Final 20 seconds of the ball game. Boone in the corner to Taylor. Out to Dahl. To Devin Smith. Smith will drive. His shot is up and good.
Smith, a sophomore, with the basket.
That'll be the final basket of the ball game as Crestwood comes away with a 68-33 victory over the Berwick Bulldogs. We'll be back to wrap it up from Berwick right after this.
Minutes away. That's right, you're just minutes away from a great deal on a new car, truck, or SUV from Barber Ford. 2 great locations, Exeter and Hazleton. The best deals on America's #1 brand are just 19 minutes from Scranton, 15 minutes from Wilkes-Barre, 12 minutes from Old Forge, 18 minutes from Mountaintop, and 28 minutes from Berwick. Barber Ford in Exeter and Barber Ford in Hazleton. Start your new car search today at barberautogroup.com, where nobody but nobody sells for less.
John's Family Restaurant in the Churchill Mall. Enjoy a full menu with all homemade food. From breakfast, soups, sandwiches, entrees, and desserts. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner specials. The food is great, the price is right. Open Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., Sunday, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Northeast Gold and Silver inside the Churchill Mall is paying cash for gold and silver. Top dollar for silver coins. National currency. Fine and sterling flatware. Stop in or call them at 570-497-4177.
All Care Home Care, providing quality in home care since 1986. Call and see how their team of licensed physical therapists, skilled nurses, speech, and occupational therapists can provide you with exceptional service in the comfort of your own home. They also offer dietitian, home health aide, and medical social worker services. You have a choice in your health care. For safe, friendly, qualified care, call All Care Home Care today and let their team begin taking care of you and your loved ones.
Stop in at Two Italian Guys Pizzeria for the best pizza in town. Serving a large variety of pizza, stromboli, and so much more. Open till 3 a.m. Take out or eat in. Delivery available. Call 570-459-2783.
We welcome you back to the Berwick Area Varsity Gymnasium. Crestwood coming away with a big 68-33 victory over the Berwick Bulldogs. And not surprised, Joe, at the total team effort from Crestwood. We've talked about it for so many years in seeing Coach Atherton. Typical Coach Atherton team. Strong defensively. They work the ball nicely. 10 players score, including 3 in double figures.
You know what, Marty, and they had a slow start with the 3 ball, but in the second, third, and fourth quarter, they started to light it up. We're looking at 25 for 53 from the floor for the Comets, 11 for 24 from Berwick, 13 for 32 from the floor, 1 for 7 from three-point range. But there is a statistic, 26 turnovers. Marty, if they convert 50%, I keep saying that, that's 13, that's 26 points off of turnovers. You can't allow yourself to do that. Berwick showed some good things tonight, but overall they still hurt themselves with fundamental mistakes, and unfortunately, a team like Crestwood will take advantage of that on the other end.
Absolutely, and a lot of times those little things can add up to be big things. And, you know, if Coach Atherton looks at this, very nice for his team, but he'll look at this number here, 9 turnovers in the second half. You don't want to get sloppy, especially as we talked about a big week and a big game coming up next Friday night against Hazleton area. The Comets led in scoring by Ryan Petrosky with 17. Sean Murphy, Camden Boris had 10 apiece. And Zach Evans, well-earned 14 points. And also, let's not discount the effort Eric Montez gave inside.
I thought he had a real strong effort underneath. Berwick, number one, they didn't have a lot of shots at the basket. Number two, they had one shot. After that, they were out-rebounded. But overall, they had some bright spots. Just have to keep working on that. Hopefully, you can break through.
And like I said, the effort's there. Some of the little things just have to get tied up and bowed up, and Berwick can have a chance to get things turned around here.
Hopefully they will, and again, we're looking forward to next Thursday and Friday night.
We are going to say good night for our director, Barry J.S. For Stats by Jim Burns, for Joe DeMelfi, I'm Marty Burns saying so long. As we mentioned, a Crestwood Hazelton area doubleheader next week starting Thursday. From the Huey McGeehan Gymnasium at Hazelton Area High School, the girls take the court. It'll be the Lady Comets and Lady Cougars. And then Friday night, the big showdown in boys high school basketball from Crestwood High School and Mountaintop. It'll be Hazelton Area Crestwood. We'll be on the air both nights at 7:30. The girls Thursday from Hazelton Area. The boys Friday night from Crestwood. This has been a WYLN Sports Special presentation. Once again, the final, Crestwood 68, Berwick 33. Good night from Berwick.
You're watching the Poconos Choice for news, weather, and live local sports. WYLN, we're your local network.
Helping your dollars go further every day. Stay here for fantastic bargains. This is Penny's Classifieds from WYLN TV 35.
Go up fast? Then you need to look into the leader in the modular industry. Choose a home that is best suited for your family. Choose from a variety of homes and floor plans, 2 floors or a rancher. Whether you need 1 bedroom or 5, you want a builder that you can depend on. AMC Builders will build you a cost-effective home of your dreams and get the job done right. Call Sean today for more information at 570-759-1350. If you're on oxygen, OxyView Oxygen Therapy eyeglass frames are designed for individuals that require supplemental oxygen. They provide the following benefits: oxygen therapy without the discomfort of the nasal cannula, combined oxygen therapy and vision, discreet oxygen delivery, greater social acceptance, improved self-esteem, no more lines on your face from the nasal cannula. Improve your quality of life and feel better about yourself. Call John today at 570-233-1814 for more information. Now open Summit Propane. Rent a 100-pound tank with regulator only 99 cents a pound. Commercial and residential. Delivery available. Tank and part sales. Propane tank exchange. Call 570-636-1959. Mikey Stowers safeguards security and surveillance. Smoke detectors, motion detectors, door sensors, indoor and outdoor cameras, parts and labor warranties, monthly package plans available with 24/7 monitoring. Call 570-233-5185. Sunoco Gas Station, 285 South Church Street in Hazelton is having a grand opening just in time for the holidays. Make this your one stop for gas, lottery, hoagies, snacks, beer, wine, and your favorite beverages. 570-467-4300. Winter has arrived. When you need heating oil, you want it delivered on time and at an affordable price. Shamrock Heating Oil offers 24-hour delivery and is accepting new customers. Price match guarantee. Call Shamrock Heating Oil 570-259-7753. Dallo's Bakery, 1201 Frias Avenue in Berwick. Stop in for their bowl game special, 12-inch round U-Bake pizzas, cheese, and pepperoni. Or pick up some hearth-baked breads, cookies, pastries, cakes, and more. Call them at 570-752-4519.
You're watching Pennies Classified on WYLN 35. Affordable advertising that works. Advertise your business, car, home, for sale, garage sales, anything you have for sale, you just call me, John Casadas, at 570-233-1814 for rates and information.
McBride Memorial Library is starting the new year with these exciting events. The library will turn into a fairy tale forest January 14th to design magical crafts. February 2nd and 3rd, there's mini golf. Just $5 per person. Beat those winter blues. Love is in the air for Valentine's Day, February 14th. Do-it-yourself crafts, cards, gifts, and more. March 11th is Astronaut Space Camp. Astronaut training, spacecrafts, and science experiments. All this at McBride Memorial Library. Don't miss the fun. 500 North Market Street in Berwick.
Chur's Auto Sales has been serving the area with quality vehicles since 1954. Chur's Auto Sales is known as your friendly dealer and now in their 4th generation and voted the best used car dealer by the readers of Standard Speaker Choice Awards. John Chur would like to thank everyone that voted for his business. When you need a quality pre-owned vehicle, choose from a large selection at Chur's 570-454-7229. At Craig's Tire and Auto Service Center, you don't have to pump your own gas. This service, along with the best prices on tires, inspections, and repairs, is why you should stop at Craig's Tire and Auto Service Center, 620 East Diamond Avenue, Hazleton.
Spend your tax refund on a car. Get the best value for your dollar at BLB Auto Sales. A large selection of good pre-owned vehicles available. 1299 State Route 940 in Hazel Township. Call them at 570-861-8393.
Bad credit? No credit? No problem. Valmont Auto Sales at 34 Susquehanna Boulevard in West Hazleton can help. They offer a variety of clean and fully serviced cars, SUVs, and minivans. They offer easy credit, buy here, pay here. They offer low down payments, same-day approval, and all of their vehicles are only $65 a week. Locally owned and operated with 20 years experience. Call Jerry or Joe today, 570-501-2626. Valmont Auto Sales, 34 Susquehanna Boulevard, West Hazleton.
John's Family Restaurant in the Churchill Mall. Enjoy a full menu with all homemade food. From breakfast, soups, sandwiches, entrees, and desserts. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner specials. The food is great, the price is right. Open Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., Sunday, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Bonanza Steakhouse, 574 Susquehanna Boulevard in Hazleton. Enjoy our buffet with a wide variety of items to choose from. Or try our menu items that include cheeseburgers, sirloin tips, steak, shrimp, chicken, and more. And save room for dessert. Bonanza Steakhouse, you can't beat it. Great food, great prices, great service. Stop in today.
When you're looking for a home and want it to go up fast, then you need to look into the leader in the modular industry. Choose a home that is best suited for your family. Choose from a variety of homes and floor plans, 2 floors or a rancher. Whether you need 1 bedroom or 5, you want a builder that you can depend on. AMC Builders will build you a cost-effective home of your dreams and get the job done right. Call Sean today for more information at 570-759-1350. If you're on oxygen, OxyView Oxygen Therapy eyeglass frames are designed for